Michigan versus Ohio State Q&A. Use hashtag the game. Before we get into the questions, as you guys start typing them in, put up that one. Will Michigan beat Ohio State in Week 14? Still, we're going to learn something about college football. We don't use weeks in college football. It's just the game, baby. In the game. All right, will Michigan beat Ohio State? That's all we got to say there. Will Michigan beat Ohio State? Type W for yes. Type L for no. Folks, I'm getting in there. You're going to see what I'm putting right now. I'm going over here to the YouTube dashboard right here. I am typing a big W. You see that? A big W. All right. Will Michigan beat Ohio State? Use hashtag the game. I'm going to type it over here, the game, to get your questions on the show. Let's get some questions going. See what you guys think about this one. If you want to toss up in the graphics deal while we're getting the questions going, that is fine by me. We will take your questions on Michigan versus Ohio State from Facebook, from YouTube, as we get things going here on the Michigan Football Report post-game show after a 39-14 victory going over the Indiana Hoosiers. First question up from my man, Brad. Thanks so much, Brad. Can Don Brown figure out a way to contain Justin Fields? It's the question that will change the futures of Michigan and Ohio State's program forever, Brad. If he can, Michigan goes into the next year as a top 5 program, top 5 team, with an offense that you're feeling really good about and a defense that you're feeling terrific about if they shut down Justin Fields. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If I am Don Brown as defensive coordinator, you're playing the pass almost on every play, I think, in a lot of ways, for the defensive line. You have got to spy Fields with Cam McGrone, and you've got to make him feel uncomfortable as a passer. So to spy him takes away the run. Make him feel uncomfortable. You got to get pressure. You got no pressure on Dwayne Haskins last year, as you see with these stats. Go ahead, you have to wait for me, Dylan. Just toss him up whenever you want. You see his stats on the field. You got to spy Justin Fields, and you've got to hit this SOB nonstop throughout the game. He's a carpetbagger. This game doesn't mean anything to Justin Fields. He committed to Penn State as a junior in high school. He flip-flopped and went to Georgia after that. He cried to his mommy about not getting playing time as a true freshman, so he goes to Ohio State. This game matters nothing to Justin Fields, okay? He doesn't even know Ohio State's fight song. That's a fact, okay? So hit this SOB in the mouth and make sure if he evades your blitzing Josh Uche or Kwity Paye coming off the outside, you've got Cam McGrone, a lightning-fast linebacker, just sitting there watching him. Make Justin Fields pass the ball. If you make Justin Fields pass the ball, I am confident that you can beat this Ohio State team. I am very confident, okay? If he gets to scramble for 20 yards, if he breaks out of the containment and hits guys on dink and dunk passes, then it's going to be a long day like last year. This is not Dwayne Haskins. He's a different type of quarterback, okay? If you make him pass, if you stop him from scrambling and running, you can win this game. He's not going to put up 300 or 400 yards of passing on Don Brown's defense if you force him to pass. But the proof's going to be in the pudding, Don Brown. You see those stats there. Coming up from Brad Thabit. Make sure you guys are using the hashtag #TheGame to get your comments on the show. We are on the same side. We are on the same side. I'm going to talk to Sam Webb on Monday. We will beat OSU 35-28. Well, tell him I said hello, Sam. Good seeing your buddy Brandon here. Brandon, thanks for the question. Call on the Sam Webb show if you want. Tell him what's going to happen. But I'm just telling you guys this. Justin Fields is a carpetbagger, and Jim Harbaugh is not going to drop to 0-5 against Ohio State, okay? These guys aren't so tough, all right? They're not so tough. Justin Fields, you got another thing coming when you got this Michigan defense all over you. Aiden Hutchinson, Kwity Paye, Michael Dana, Michael Dwumfor, Josh Uche, Cam McGrone, Daxton Hill. All right, I like the talent. And you know what? It means more to Michigan. I guarantee you that Chase Young's thinking about the NFL. I guarantee you that J.K. Dobbins is figuring out who he's going to have as an agent next year. And I will tell you this. Justin Fields doesn't know the Ohio State fight song. Justin Fields couldn't have told you who their coach was 10 years ago at Ohio State before Urban Meyer. He's like, I don't even know. I don't tell you. It doesn't matter to him. He had never even seen an Ohio State game before going to the program, before coming in there as a carpetbagging quarterback last year. Michigan, it means more to you this year. You're not going to lose 8 straight. And I implore the fans, make Ohio State feel as intimidated as a lot of Michigan teams have said in the past going to their stadium. You better bring it on Saturday, okay? Because I went to the game in 2015 when Michigan got blown out at home, and it felt different. It felt like a defeatist attitude that year. That was a great Ohio State team. So go in there and scream and yell and intimidate like you never have, because that's what Michigan's going to need to beat this Ohio State game. Predict the score, guys. I'm a big Venmo guy these days, so I want to Venmo somebody. We already hooked up somebody who predicted the score a couple weeks ago correctly for the Venmo. Venmo us your score, Michigan, Ohio State, below in the comments. $25 to the first person who bet in the live chat who predicts the score. So predict the score, Michigan versus Ohio State. Whoever predicts the score correctly, and you got to say the team, $25 via Venmo from me to you. Got more questions coming up from Arsenal Royale. Arsenal Royale, nice name. Hashtag the game. Are you more worried about Chase Young or Justin Fields, Yoder? Whew. Two of the best players in the country. Two guys who could be Heisman finalists, right? I'm more worried about Chase Young, okay? I'm a lot more worried about Chase Young because I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this guy. I mean, I don't watch every Ohio State game, but the ones I do, I feel like it's nothing like I've ever seen before, where he is always sacking the quarterback or making somebody fumble the ball or just looking like a badass out of nowhere. So I am more scared of Chase Young. He looks like something you've never seen before in college football. He probably should be the first pick in the draft, depending on what the team drafting first needs, whether they want a quarterback or not. He's the best player in college football. Justin Fields has performed well, but I'm going to question Justin Fields' mental makeup. He made up some BS, story to get eligible from Georgia. He decommitted from Penn State when the going got tough there, and he wasn't sure who his offensive coordinator would be and all this different stuff. This guy is a carpetbagger. You hit him in the mouth a couple of times. He starts crying to his mommy. He is not going to give a F if Ohio State wins this game or not. So I'm scared of Chase Young. Justin Fields, you got another thing coming. Mark, question coming up. Can Michigan neutralize Chase Young with their RPO game? And they better, because I've told you how good I think Chase Young is. That's no doubt about it. I mean, I've never seen anything like Chase Young. He's a freak of me. It's like a 6'5", like Shaquille O'Neal at 22 years old as defensive end. It's like LeBron playing there. Yeah, for sure. Another one from Mark. Tossed over there. How do you forecast snow? How does the forecasted snow might impact the game? Is that what's going on here? I'm going to look up the Ann Arbor 10-day forecast. This is crazy. I haven't even looked at the weather yet. I've been working on this show. So, oh my gosh, Dylan. We've got 37 degrees and rain and snow, 50% chance of precipitation, winds 12 miles per hour. I mean, Michigan's done pretty good playing in the cold last few weeks. Pouring rain, dominated Notre Dame. Freezing cold, dominated Michigan State. And cold and snowy and rainy today, dominated Indiana. I think it helps Michigan. I am rooting, even though I'll be at the game. And I hate the cold weather more than you can imagine. But I think the cold weather definitely helps the Michigan Wolverines. Next question up, coming up from Jeff Sorry, Mark's brother apparently, the Sorry brothers. Put some, how we get like when I say go, you say blue in the comments or something there, Dylan. Let's get those going. Is Shea Patterson an NFL draft pick? He is improving, right? He is definitely improving his stock. Talked to a few draft guys 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, and it was, someone will take a flyer on him because he's a 5-star quarterback in the 6th round, 5th round, 7th round. But I think he's moving himself up. If he beats Ohio State, you could see Shea Patterson move into the 2nd round, to be frank, because he is proving what he can do with a modern passing game, a modern offense. Let's take a look at these stats against Indiana. These are great stats. 20 of 32, 366 and 5 touchdowns. The last 2 games, Shea Patterson, the last 2 games for the man, this is crazy. These are amazing stats, right? 750 yards and 9 touchdowns. That is awesome. So I think Shea Patterson, if he beats Ohio State, you could see him sneak into the 2nd round, maybe the 3rd round. If he comes out and looks like he did last year, not really competing, not really doing much, then you could see Shea Patterson fall back to the 5th round where he has. But right now, if he has an okay game against Ohio State, I think you're predicting Shea Patterson as a 4th round draft pick. Next question coming in from Rock City. My man, appreciate the question. Really appreciate you watching. Do you think we'll see the same Shea from the past 3 games? It's interesting. Last year, I went down to Ohio State for an Ohio State-Michigan game against my better judgment. A lot of people say, people are going to harass you, all this stuff. I thought the Ohio State fans were fairly accommodating. maybe 10 years ago they were a lot more rude when the Michigan hadn't lost so many straight and so many out of 15 and all that different stuff. But I walked into the stadium and it felt weird because I saw the Michigan fans that were there. I looked down to the field. It was a cold day, but not too cold. And I felt Michigan felt like they were out of place and out of touch and not ready to play. Unconfident, right? But then I saw them against Michigan State and Ohio State in the pregame, or Michigan State and Notre Dame in the pregame this year. And I felt great going into those games. They looked like they were ready to play. And it's the same Shea Patterson I saw coming out of the first huddle and that first drive today again. So I do think you're going to see a Shea Patterson. Michigan's not going to go down, run the ball left off tackle, run the ball right off tackle with Josh Gattis as their offensive coordinator. Now, Ohio State's defense is a hell of a lot more talented than any defense Michigan's played this year. So you're not only going to have to execute to the absolute best of your ability as Michigan's offense, you're going to have to get lucky a couple times here or there. You have to make no mistakes. Michigan's done a phenomenal job. I think the first 6 games of the year, 14 turnovers. The last 5, 2 turnovers. And one of them was a garbage time interception when Shea Patterson seemed like he was just joking around. So no turnovers. Best offensive outputs in a long time. 3 of the last 5 games, Notre Dame, Michigan State, Indiana. Everything is ripe for a big-time Michigan performance from Shea Patterson, Josh Gattis, and this Michigan offense. Hi, guys. I feel a little weird here because we do these shows, live shows for Cowboys and Raiders and 49ers and Lakers, all these other teams. They get a lot more comments from you guys. So when I say go in the comment section, say it out loud watching wherever you are. Go, you say blue. Go. Go. Dylan, you can shout blue if you want. Go. Blue! Go! Blue! All right, we got some blues here in the Michigan Football Report studio post-game show. So let's get some goes and the blues in the comment section. Just type blue in the comment section, please. I mean, I got some of these guys from Chat Sports messaging me. It's like, hey, do your people's keyboards, are they broken? Because they get 200-300 comments per minute. We're getting like 6 comments a minute right now if we're lucky. So when I say go, you say blue. Go, Dylan! Blue. There you go. You guys hear in the microphone. All right. Rock City, my man, toss in a blue. So really appreciate that. K Money 2K giving me a blue. To Taiwan Howard giving me a blue. So appreciate you guys. Brandon, it's a bit. Make sure you tell Sam Webb. Me and you're my boy, Brandon. Marcus giving me a blue. So appreciate all you guys showing some love to the show here live on YouTube, live on the Michigan Football Report Facebook page as well. I want to make sure you guys are hooked up. Get some of these awesome deals, 50% off right now. This coat's normally $65 on sale right now, chatsports.com/blue1. It's not our website. We just make these URLs so it's easier for you guys to go find them. Dylan, toss these links in the comments section if you can, chatsports.com/blue1. If you want to get that one, go to that website. We've also got a t-shirt coming up for you whenever you want, Dylan. It's not, don't rush, it's fine. You got the t-shirt, cool. Got that Big Block M t-shirt, awesome one. And Dylan, I'm going to tell you this. You better put the word out. Be a leader amongst your peers. Be like, yo, we got to pool the money together. Everybody throw in a few bucks. Got to get James this t-shirt because I'll tell you what, these sales going on, if you're not hooking up your friends, your family members, your bosses, the Christmas isn't going to be that great of a year for anybody. So these are awesome deals. Any of these deals, including this sweatshirt, you can go to chatsports.com/blue. We drop you on our partner Fanatics' page. All their sale items. They've got tons of stuff. 50% off. I think it might end on Sunday, but I'm not even sure. It could end Saturday night. They don't really tell us, so don't wait. Chatsports.com/blue. You've got Michigan t-shirts, sweatshirts, Jordan stuff, Fanatics brand stuff, hats, all kinds of gear for holiday season. Black Friday coming up. This is a great week to do it. So chatsports.com/blue will be the place to find the best sale items throughout the holiday season for Michigan football gear. Let's keep it rolling, Dylan. Show you the final 39-14. Michigan wins. We'll do a live end screen here if you want to. No, it's fine. We can just end here. 39-14. Shea Patterson throws for 366 yards and 5 touchdowns in the win. We're going to keep the show rolling here live. We got our instant reactions, our grades. We're going to roll back through those. But I want to ask you guys, before we roll back through those, please help us hit our subscriber goal. Trying to get to 6,000 before Thanksgiving Day. 5 days away from now. Is that 5 days away from now? Yeah. So we need about 390 of you guys to hit the subscribe button. So watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're over on Facebook, you watch this later in the week elsewhere on podcast, go to youtube.com/MichiganTV. Help us to get to 6,000 subscribers.